my belief. I believe that we're walking around, most people today are walking around in a state of malnutrition. We don't get the nutrients that we need from the foods that we eat. Soils are depleted, genetic modifications. And as a result of that, it can show up in so many different ways. And maybe we can do an entire show just on this particular topic.
I think so, yeah, yeah.
But, you know, to me, it just makes sense that when you start to put an abundance of nutrients of this magnitude into someone's body that's dialed in specific to their own DNA, that you're going to get an incredible response. I mean, we might see, you know, malnutrition showing up in a child in behavioral issues, or we might see it, you know, energy or weight gain or all of these different things. And while we don't make claims, we don't make claims on this product at all. You know, the saying is that the ignorant will make claims while the wise will anticipate what they will do for their body. What's really neat for me, Brett, is that, you know, I can go research any one of these individual ingredients. These are not new ingredients that we just found, and find all kinds of research and conversations that those particular ingredients are focused around certain health advantages. And so to me, it's exciting because this isn't just a weight loss product, or isn't just this. It's an overall health and wellness product. And I'm excited to see all the different testimonials that are coming on in so many different areas.
Well, I think what's really cool is, you know, for myself, I deal a lot with chronic and complex cases in my practice. So I don't see people who are just trying to lose a couple pounds or, you know, improve a couple blemishes in their skin. I see people that are pretty sick. And over the years, I would always, you know, for a lot of those folks, I would get them to a certain point, and then they would just hit the ceiling, you know, and it's like, no matter what else you do, you can't get any better than that. And that's when I started looking into genetics, and the sort of testing, you know, serendipitously came around at the same time. And so once I started running the DNA test, I was like, holy smokes, like this is all the stuff that I didn't know about. And once I started working on that, then I started to see people break through that ceiling. So I don't want to, you know, you said don't make any claims, right? And I think it's important. I don't want to sit here and say that what we're offering here and what we're involved with is a universal panacea. But what I will say is this is something that no one has really looked at up until now. And if you couple what we're doing with Utrition and Uforia, if you start changing your diet and changing your lifestyle and getting your stress levels down and doing all the other healthy stuff together with what we're doing, that's where the real magic is going to happen. So you're gonna, you know, you're gonna really break those ceilings and reach your ultimate highest vitality. I think it's a great way of putting it.
Well, it's amazing how DNA is advancing everything. I mean, it's all of a sudden become such a relevant conversation, not just with Ancestry. I mean, that's obviously 23andMe and Ancestry.com are there. But I read a quote the other day, and again, disclaimer: we don't make any claims, we don't make any, you know, we don't say this cures anything. But I want to read a quote. And the quote was, genomic testing, I hope I'm saying that right, genomic, is that right? Genomic testing is the future of cancer treatment, according to Dr. Shema Kazmi. She's a medical oncologist at the Cancer Treatment Centers of America. That's a powerful statement. Yeah. And, you know, talk to me about just your thoughts on that.
Well, it's not even my thoughts. I mean, I've been watching this unfold. You know, 10 years ago, I said, hey, we're going to have diet based on DNA. And that's actually an area that I'm looking to sort of further myself in is work on food and DNA, which is a very challenging topic. I won't get into it. But I think it's important for people to understand that government organizations, you know, so the NHS, which is the sort of government branch of healthcare, it's actually the healthcare system in the UK. They just released, like 2 months ago, they released what's called Protect, which is a breast cancer program, right? So this is government medical system, right? So this is not our crowd. This is legitimate medicine. They released this Protect, which is a breast cancer program, and what are they looking at? They're measuring SNPs, they're looking at your lifestyle, they're looking at your age, whether you smoke, what you eat, and then they're figuring out what the best drugs are to augment your SNPs. There's similar programs going on in the US, there's similar programs going on in Canada. Google now has actually just deep learning software where the international community can plug in SNP and DNA data, so that we can all learn from that as a global community. So I can tell you right now that this is not going anywhere. I mean, it's not going away. Let's put it that way. You know, the field of genomics and the field of nutrigenomics is front and center with government organizations and, of course, with alternative medicine as well and natural medicine. So this is just the beginning. I mean, this is the precipice here. And Have we got it perfect? Absolutely not. But I'm excited because we have an opportunity to be ahead of the curve here with Uforia, but we also have this awesome opportunity to help shape and develop where this goes. So that, for me, I mean, that's why I'm excited to be on the board and to be able to help contribute to this technology.
Outstanding. Well, listen, Uforia Ütrition, the beginning of the end of blind nutrition. You can get it from, you know, whoever referred you to this particular group. And once again, Brett, excuse me, I want to just say thank you so much for the value that you bring to this community. And for those that would love to plug into you a little bit more and just learn from you on a regular basis, tell them where they can find you on your podcast.
Yeah, so for a lot of folks, I do have a professional Facebook page. I've got a couple thousand people following me at this point. So I'll throw in a link into the comments section, and I'll also throw a direct link to my podcast so you guys can check it out. I've only been podcasting for about a year, but I've got some pretty diverse topics. I don't like to just talk about how awesome fruits and vegetables are. I like to get into some deeper stuff, some more controversial stuff, push the envelope a little bit, and, you know, to expose people to things that they might never have heard of before, you know, because for me, holistic health and natural medicine is not just about eating right and going to the gym. It is about mind, body, and spirit medicine. And for some people, you need spiritual healing. For other people, you need physical healing. For other people, you need to shift your mindset. And so for me, that's what I love doing. I've done it for so many years. Podcast, you know, I've got a back catalog of a year now, but hopefully I'm pretty sure that there's something for everyone. So I'm going to throw those two links in the comments section, and hopefully you guys will catch up with me on my Facebook page.
Outstanding. Well, for those of you that are watching, again, this is our very first Wellness Wednesday. We're going to be back next week, and we're going to be choosing some fun, different topics, all kinds of different things. You know, we might even have to get into the celery craze and the whole topic there, Brett. I know
I actually just did a podcast
we're talking about. You know what we do? We're doing celery every morning, and so we may have to get into that topic a little bit. We may have to get into just all kinds of, you know, inflammation, how it targets the body, and so we're going to have some great topics for you each week. Come on back, invite your friends. They have to be added to this community if they want to be able to see these. This is something that is only happening inside the Uforia Testimonials group. Brett, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. You have an awesome day. All right, great to be here.
Everybody, for watching.